What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Sarah McLachlan, and we're returning to Fumbling Toward Ecstasy, or Towards Ecstasy, 93-94. Thank you again to Michaela for the CD. And the next track is Ice Cream. Well, it's very specific and almost, I won't say comical, but it sounds like a light enjoyment. Of course, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more to it than that, and perhaps it relates to a memory that might be more mixed emotionally, or at the very least that it won't be the simple sugary delight that is ice cream in a literal sense. So I'll see what I can pick up on a first listen, but I will say that when I looked at the title I was surprised and amused. So this is Sarah McLachlan, the track is Ice Cream, and it's from her 1993/94 album Fumbling Towards Ecstasy.
Your love is better than ice cream, better than anything else that I've tried. Your love is better than ice cream. Everyone here knows how to fight. And it's a long way down. It's a long way down. It's a long way down to the place where we started from. Your love is better than chocolate, better than anything else that I've tried. Oh, love is better than chocolate. Everyone here knows how to cry. It's a long way down. It's a long way down. It's a long way down to the place where we started from.
What a lovely, if seemingly emotionally or lyrically more complicated song, though the meaning of the title was more straight away than I expected. So, okay, number one, the sonic atmosphere. It has a bit of that improvisational jazz rhythm, certainly the drums, and even her singing, but it also is more emotionally or vocally heavy, quote unquote, not super heavy, but more so than a light jazzy type of track might make you think. And I do enjoy her, again, like improvisational jazz melodic vocals. It feels like she's just, not scatting, because she's not using sort of creative and invented syllables, but she's just melodically dancing on the melodic run of the track with non-verbal vocalizations, including at the end where they're layered. It's, multi-tier. Excuse me. So yeah, I enjoyed the sonic atmosphere, and it had a stripped down arrangement. It felt very, simplistic. I think it was the drums, her vocals, and there was maybe like another melodic element there. In the moment I was like so focused on the vocals, or the lyrics rather, that I'm forgetting exactly if there was a, violin or like a pad synth or something. Nevertheless, the lyrics are interesting because she's saying on one level, your love is better than ice cream, your love is better than chocolate, two delicious treats which many people regard as among the most enjoyable type of foods that you can eat, and which have a rich, like sugary character that is, it releases dopamine, it's euphoric for people to eat. But she's also saying like it's a long way down, which before I even go to the rest of the phrasing, that's usually the type of phrase that's used when you're looking, over the edge of a very tall building or you're up very high in a tree, with the implication meaning that if you fall, it could be damaging, if not lethal. So that sounds a bit more nuanced. And then it's a long way down to the place where we started. That suggests a physical distance, but also a temporal distance, meaning we've done a lot of climbing since we began, and thus if this were to fall apart or if I were to fall, then again there could be harm, it could be a long way back to the bottom, if you will. So that sounds like there's maybe peril, or at least the possibility that that distance, that climbing, could be negated or canceled out. And then, what was it, like everyone here knows what it's like to cry or something to that effect? So that suggests maybe emotional pain, and that everyone's familiar with the idea that maybe a relationship could come to an end, and however tasty someone's love was in a, analogical sense, that could evaporate or go away. So yeah, like on one level it's more straight away in terms of the title than I expected, but in another respect and with the full lines overall, it sounds as nuanced or mixed as maybe I was thinking. So yeah, I don't quite know how it all pieces together, or if it's what it sounds like, that, oh, this was great, but maybe it's not going to be here anymore, or maybe I won't have that delicious, rich experience that I've been enjoying, and if that does happen, other people here will understand, because that's just what it means to be human and in a relationship. Either way, I enjoyed it. It seems quite different from a lot of the other tracks that are on the album. Indeed, right at the start, I was like, oh wait, like a bit of a light improv jazz feel? That's surprising. So again, by the end, it felt like it was more than just that. It's not the kind of tune maybe that would be a Bobby Darin track, where when it began, that's where my brain went. This sort of, light improv, maybe swing jazz type of tune, but certainly one that, again, had a bit different of a sonic character than other songs on the album so far. So, yes, very intrigued by that one. Let me know what you think, and Luca, the horizontal cat, and I shall see you next time. Peace.